Want to see more cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
Number 7. John Titor. On November 2nd, 2000, John Titor posted a message on an internet forum claiming to be a time traveler from 2036. Titor claimed that he had traveled to 1975 to pick up an IBM 5100 computer and only stopped by in the year 2000 over what he called personal reasons. To prove he was a real time traveler, Titor added pictures of his time machine and said it was made by General Electric. Titor claimed that a civil war started in the US in 2004 and evolved into a nuclear war with Russia, leaving millions of people dead. He was a part of a military unit that had traveled to the past to retrieve crucial items necessary for the survival of humanity. He had been tasked with retrieving an IBM 5100 computer to debug a time machine used in 2036. Besides warning of a civil war, Titor predicted that there would be no Olympics in 2004 and that the West would collapse in 2005. The same year would see an outbreak of mad cow disease, and whoever was president would attempt to emulate Abraham Lincoln. Titor offered to take some people to the future, but just like his predictions, that never happened because he suddenly disappeared in March 2001. Number 6. Andrew Basiago. Andrew Basiago is a Seattle lawyer and another time traveler claimant. Not only does he claim to have traveled to the future, but he also says he's traveled to the past and Mars. Basiago claims he went to Mars in 1981 alongside a teenage Barack Obama and William Stillings, who were involved in a Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency (DARPA) effort to create a time machine. Basiago claims the project, which was codenamed Pegasus, was active between 1968 and 1972 and led to the creation of a real time machine. Basiago says he used the machine to travel to the year 1863, where he listened to one of Abraham Lincoln's speeches, and the year 2054. He added that the U.S. government frequently used the machine to deploy military units to alter the past and future as it deemed fit. Unlike other time travelers, Basiago failed to provide us with some predictions about the future, except that he will become president between 2016 and 2028. Number 5. William Taylor. William Taylor claimed to have traveled from 2005 to 3000 and finally 8973 before returning back to the present. He claimed to work for the British Intelligence Agency and to have been sent to the future as part of a time-traveling experiment the agency had been working on since 1981. He first journeyed to the year 3000 when humans no longer walked on the ground, but instead moved around in flying machines. He later traveled to year 8973, where disease, death, war, and crime are non-existent. All humans are tall and slim, with big heads and eyes, and live peacefully with robots and cyborgs. He added that other governments also have their own time travel projects, but they all keep them under wraps. However, the British government will unveil its own to the world in 2028. Number 4. Bella. Bella is an Albanian lady who claimed to have traveled to the year 3800. She even added evidence, a selfie she supposedly took in the future. Bella claimed she was able to go to the future with the help of a Belarus physician called Alexander Kozlov. She says the process of traveling through time is not as cool as we think. Bella claimed the future was not cool either. Everything we know has been completely destroyed, with robots ruling over man. Everywhere she looked, she saw rubble, robots, and dead people. Many people criticized Bella's claims over several irregularities. She said she took several pictures, so she should have provided more photographs as evidence instead of just one. Number 3. Håkan Nordqvist. Håkan Nordqvist is a Swedish man who claimed to have traveled to the year 2042. Unlike other time travelers we've mentioned, Håkan did not use a time machine and only got to the future by accident. Håkan says that it all happened on August 30th, 2006, when he entered his kitchen to find his sink leaking. He opened the cabinet under the sink to repair the leak, but could not find it. He reached into the cabinet only to find himself in the year 2042. Håkan claimed he met the 72-year-old version of himself in the future. The two of them even had the same tattoo. To confirm the 72-year-old man was truly him, Håkan asked him some personal questions, and he answered correctly. To make this whole thing believable, Hakan provided a very short video of his meeting with the 72-year-old version of himself. Number 2. Andrew Carlson. On March 19, 2003, Yahoo News reported the arrest of one Andrew Carlson by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, for insider trading. Andrew Carlson had successfully traded 126 high-risk stocks, turning an investment of $800 into over $350 million in just 2 weeks, during a financial crisis when other investors were losing money. There was only one way that could have been possible: insider trading. Carlson denied participating in insider trading. He reportedly claimed he was a time traveler from the year 2256, but teleported himself back to 2003 to trade in stocks. He said everyone in the future knew about the stock market failure of 2003, and he only returned to see if he could make some quick cash. He never revealed the location of his time machine, but promised to divulge certain information, including the location of Osama bin Laden and how to get the cure for AIDS, on the condition that the SEC left him alone. The SEC found Carlson's claims hilarious. Curiously, there was allegedly no prior record of Carlson existing anywhere on the Earth before December 2002. Carlson was supposedly charged but mysteriously disappeared before appearing in court. No one has heard from him ever since. Maybe he returned to the future? Or perhaps, as many believe, the whole story was a hoax. Number 1. Bryant Johnson. In 2017, police officers in Casper, Wyoming were called to deal with a drunken man roaming the streets. The man turned out to be Bryant Johnson, who claimed he was a time traveler from 2048. Johnson stated that he had traveled to 2017 to warn us of an alien invasion that was supposed to happen in 2018. He said he originally intended to travel to 2018, but arrived 1 year earlier because the aliens got him drunk. He even demanded to speak with the president of the town to warn him of the impending invasion. Johnson's time travel claim was clearly an excuse to avoid a public drunkenness charge. Officers did not fall for it and promptly arrested him. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up my next video.